doing TikTok videos. Do you know TikTok?
Yeah, really?
Yeah, and
Good.
and maybe I have a lot people who follow me. I can't
Yeah.
say that in my age.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I need to check your TikTok. I need to follow you. It's good, good. Very good. So I want to see. I want to see one of the TikTok videos. Okay, good.
Mm,
So, okay, tell me about school. Tell me about school subjects, your favorite subject, and I don't know which one are you interested in. And tell me about your plans for future. What are you going to do after, I don't know, graduation? Tell me.
Um, my favorite subjects is maybe English and music, because I think that is my best part I can do.
Yeah.
And I
Can you play an instrument? I'm sorry, I
yeah,
interrupted you. Can you play? Yeah. What it is? Tell me
oh yeah,
what instrument?
and I can play piano and ukulele.
Oh, we have an artist in the class. Okay, good. It's really good. I really love. Yeah, piano is best. I think
and
I can't, but I think it's best.
in my class, I'm very confident about my English because I studied in school where English is not the important things, so they didn't learn English a lot. Can
Mm.
you hear me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I can hear clearly.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm very confident about my English at my school.
Of course, you should be. Of course, you should
Mm,
be.
yeah.
Okay, very good. So as I know, you started solution, but solution book pre-intermediate. I think you started this book. I don't know. I'm not sure, but your ACs told me about it, and I don't know if I'm right or no. So let me know. Tell me what was the last lesson or the last unit that you started with your last teacher.
Uh,
You remember?
maybe lesson 4, lesson 2, unit 2.
I got it. Okay, and I want to ask you about something else, about outdoor activities. Do you have any favorite outdoor activities? I don't know, biking or jet skiing, paintball, kite surfing. Do you have?
Can you repeat the question,
Of
please?
course, of course, of course. Let's talk about outdoor activities. you know if you want to choose one favorite, for example, I like it, if I have time, I go out, hang out with friends, and I don't know, I can do this activity. Which one can be your choice? Jet skiing, paintball, I don't know, rock climbing, biking, badminton?
Um, Maybe badminton would be my choice because
Yeah,
it's the only one thing that I know to do.
yeah. Okay. So you're, as I know, you're interested in sports. Okay, not maybe. Okay, let me share my screen. Then we can talk about these activities. Okay, I think you can see the screen now. Well, there are some activities here. Let's talk about them. And I want to ask your opinion about these activities. If you're interested in or no, you think they're boring, I don't know, they're not really exciting. So And let me share you some photos. If you don't know the meaning of the word, it's not bad to see the photos and pictures so that you can understand the meaning of the words, okay?
Yeah.
Good. Well, just let me do something. Okay. Well, let me close this one. And of course, I have another image. Okay, very good. So the first one, okay, let me put this here. Okay. Well, the first one is upselling. Upselling. Do you know the meaning? What is upselling? Let me put this here. Okay, so that you can see. And of course, I can share a photo. You can see. Okay, let me share this one. Okay. This is sailing. Of course, it's not climbing the mountain. Actually, this woman, this person is going down the mountain using the road or something like this. This is abseiling. What do you think about this activity?
I think is maybe it's like climbing the mountain, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not as dangerous as climbing mountain.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the second one is jet skiing. Do you know what it is? Jet
Uh,
skiing.
I know skiing, but I don't know jet skiing.
Okay, let me show you. This is jet skiing. You need to be a good swimmer if you want to go jet skiing. Can you see it? This picture is, yeah. Okay, what do you think?
Uh, I think jet skiing is cool, and I want to try it. Maybe.
Yeah. So it's exciting, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Where the third one is kayaking. Okay, let me show you what is kayaking. Okay, this one is, if I can find a good picture, this one is, well, of course, there is no pedal in kayaking, but this picture, I think people are, yeah, they have pedals, but, in kayaking, you have only a kite, something like kayaking, something, a small boat, and you have pedals. What do you think? I think it's boring.
Yeah, maybe.
Of course it's boring. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have mountain biking. Let me show you. Mountain biking. Yeah, this one is good. Okay. Well, okay, you can see. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's very dangerous, and I saw this activity sometimes on TikTok, and
Yeah.
maybe it's interesting, but it's very dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, it's illegal dangerous. I think so. Okay, the next one is orienteering. Okay, what is orienteering? Let me show you. Well, this one. Actually, it's something like, it's not something like hiking, people, I don't know, run and take a walk cross country in jungles, I don't know, mountains, and try to find something, and follow some signs. It's something like competition, something like this. This is orienteering. What do you think?
It's like maybe it's like running marathon in the 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 forest.
Okay. Actually, it's a kind of sport. People have to find their way, I don't know, quickly, of course, cross in areas in the countryside, or I don't know, for example, in jungles that they don't know. So actually they don't know the way and they have to find a way. And there are some signs, okay, for example, this person should go this way or that way. So they need to find the way, the correct way by following the signs. Okay, so this is, sport, the kind of sport, it's, I think, no, sport. I don't know if it's interesting or no. I, I think it's not bad.
Yeah.
Orienteering. Well, this one, an exciting one. Okay, paintball. Well, tell me, what do you think?
Oh, it's very fun. I have
Yeah,
tried it before.
yeah, of course, it's really fun. And tell me about quad biking. This is, let me send you that picture. Quad biking, I think, where it is. If I can, yeah, this one, quad bike. Well, what do you think? As you can see, it's a kind of bike. It's not bike, of course. It has four wheels, wide wheels, and of course it happens normally in, I don't know, some cross country roads or somewhere like this, mountain cross country. It's kind of biking, but of course it's not biking.
Yeah.
This is quad biking. What do you think?
I think it's very cool, but it's also difficult to ride on this road.
Of course, of course, it's really hard.
Yeah.
But you have four wheels. But you have four wheels, so actually, I think it's not really dangerous. At least you have four wide wheels, so it's okay. Okay, we have rock climbing. Of course, you know this one, but it's not bad to share the picture related to rock climbing. So let me show you. Of course, you know this, but it's not bad to share this picture. Okay. Rock climbing. It's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, of course, especially when there is a lot of water. You know, I
Yeah.
don't want to try it. Definitely not, yeah, of course. And the last one is kite surfing. Okay, let me show you. This is interesting. Kite surfing. There are kites, and of course, you can surf the water using kites. Kite
Yeah.
surfing.
I tried it before. In
Yeah,
Cambodia,
really? How was that?
Vietnam. Yeah, it's very fun.
It's really fun. So, tell me, can you swim? Are you a good swimmer?
Yeah, I very good at swimming.
So very good. So, because if you're not, of course, you can't, of course, you can try, but it's a little scary, I think, if you can't swim.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so we'll learn some activities together. Okay, I want you to pick one or two. Tell me which one can be your choice, can be your favorite, if you want to choose one or two of them.
Um, I think quad biking and kite surfing.
Okay, very good. Mountain biking and kite surfing. Okay. And which one is more dangerous? The most dangerous, you think?
Uh, mm, Rock climbing and kayaking. No.
Yeah.
Nope. Abseiling.
Yeah, selling. Okay, you think it's illegal. Well, let me teach you something. Okay, let me put your picture here so that I can write on the board. Okay. What color is your favorite color? Tell me.
Pink.
Pink? Okay, so let's choose pink. Okay. So, well, let me make it a little bigger so that, okay, the ways that you can express your opinion about something. Of course, normally people, when want to express their opinion, say, I think, let me put this here, I think, it's okay, I think. This is the first option. It's pink, but it's not really pink. It's a little pink. Okay, and the second one you can use in my opinion. So this is the second option that you can have. Okay, I guess that's okay. This is the third one that you can use, and it's not bad, of course. And we have another one that is a little advanced, I think. Okay, from my perspective, of course, you'd use this one when you're talking, I don't know, with someone who is not familiar. You know, for example, you have a formal discussion to someone, and it's not bad to use a formal expression, a formal phrase, okay, to express your opinion. So from my perspective, it's not bad, it's good. And I assume that so it's not bad. I assume that you can. And personally, what is comma? I feel that. So of course there are all the phrases that you can use, but they are, I think, more common. So I think if you're talking to a friend, I think if you ask me, this if you ask me, okay, so this is the last one. So I think they're more common. And if you're talking to a friend, you can say, I think, in my opinion, if you ask me. But you know, if you're talking to, for example, your teacher, I don't know, someone who don't know you, you can say, personally, I feel that, I assume that from my perspective. So it depends on your conversation and the person who you're talking to. Well, which one can be your choice?
I think, in my opinion, and
Yes.
I assume that.
I assume that, I think that. Okay, very good. Well, Ni, am I talking too fast or no? Is it okay?
No, it is okay too.
Okay, very good. So, well, let's keep going and let's check page 118. Okay, we have some outdoor activities. Okay. Let me check this one. Well, 116, 17, and 18. Okay, this one, let me do. Okay, yep. And put this one here. Well, we have some other activities. Of course, we have bungee jumping. Do you know what it is? Let me show you. It's really, let me show you what is bungee jumping. Okay, let me put your picture here. This is bungee jumping. Yeah, what do you think? Have you ever tried it?
No, but I have seen it before.
Okay.
It's very, very extremely dangerous.
Yeah, of course. It's really, I don't like it. We have camping, of course. It's a normal activity, and normally most of the people, yeah, going camping when they have free time. And then we have another one, canoeing. Of course, canoe is a kind of Spanish boat. It's actually something like and really light, and you have pedals. Of course, it's something like kayaking, a little different. You know, for example, for kayaking, you actually try to go kayaking in the river. You know, but for canoeing, no, of course you have a light, and of course it's, I don't know, a long boat, and you have two pedals, and you can actually move along using these pedals. Well, we have cycling, And hang gliding. Do you know?
I don't know hang gliding.
Okay, you don't know hang gliding. Okay, it's a kind of sport of flying using hang glider. Okay, hang glider is kind of, glidings like paragliding. Okay, let me show you the picture. I think I have something. So hang gliding, if I can find a picture, it's not bad, but there's nothing here. So, okay, let me show you. Let me find a picture. So we have hiking. What do you
Yeah,
think?
hiking.
Yeah. What do you think? Let me
Uh,
show you this picture. Okay, I have hang gliding here. I'm trying to send you. Yeah, I have. Well, okay. Do you know about hiking? Do you
I
know?
I know it, but I don't remember.
Okay, so let me say, it's a kind of walking. Okay, hiking, it's a kind of walking, of course, for a long time. You walk cross countries. It's not, it's something like, I don't know, jungles, cross countries. Okay, so you have a long walk. This is hiking. And normally, it's a group sport, a group of people start walking from one point to a destination and try to walk cross country inside the jungles and something like this. This is hiking, a kind of walking. Get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and I sent you the picture of hang gliding. This is hang gliding.
Oh,
So what do you think?
I think when people do these activities, it's very fun and we can see all the place. I don't know what to say, but it's very beautiful.
Of course, it can
Down.
be, of course. Yeah, if you're not scared of, I don't know, height, of course, it can be really enjoying, of course. Okay, the next one is paddle boarding. You have a board, I sent you. You have a board and you have a paddle, and of course, you can move across the sea or water using paddle. This is paddle boarding. Why? Why do you need to do this? I don't like it. Paddle boarding.
I
Yeah.
why people do this. It's boring. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think definitely I do agree with you. Okay, we have riding. What
Yeah.
do you think?
Uh, it's make people to relax and when I writing I I
Yeah,
I think
okay.
it's healthy.
I think, of course, of course. So we have rollerblading. Okay, let me show you the picture so that you understand the meaning of rollerblading. Of course, this is the favorite of most of young people and of course kids.
Yeah.
Rollerblading. Yeah. Okay, and we have snorkeling. Let me show you what it is. Snorkeling. If I have this one. I have a lot of pictures here, so they can be helpful. Okay, snorkeling. Actually, this one, this mask is a snorkel. So it's a kind of, so you can swim under the water using this mask, this snorkel. So this is snorkeling. Get it?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. And have you ever dived? Do you like diving?
What diving?
Diving. Yeah, let me say, what is diving? Swimming under the water is diving. Okay, so
Yeah.
for example, this picture, the last picture is a kind of diving. But when you have snorkel, this is snorkeling. Okay, but diving is something like this. Okay, so have you ever tried it?
Yep, I tried before at my birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. And how was that?
Mm, I think in when I do that activities, I it's like explore new world under the sea, under the
Mhm.
water, and it's
Yeah.
very beautiful.
Good. And we have the last one that is, of course, walking is easy, so I don't want to talk about it. And we have windsurfing. Let me show you what is windsurfing. I think, of course, you have a board again. And let me show you. Yeah, you have a board like this. Okay, something like this. You have a board like this, spurt. You sail across water by standing on the board. You stand on the board and you sail on the water. I know, something like this. What do you think?
Mm,
On the waves, especially on the waves.
on I think when people know to do how to do that, it's very relaxed and really fun. But for people don't know how to do, just like me,
Yeah,
I I think it's a little bit worried and scared, scared away.
waves. And most of the sports, most of this, I think, activities need something. Can you tell me what it is? For example, I'm talking about water sports, I'm talking about, I don't know, windsurfing, snorkeling, I don't know, for example, sometimes we can say hang gliding. Okay, so what do they require? What do they need, do you think?
Skill,
They need actually skills, of course, but what skill you think is really important for water sports? What skill?
uh, I don't
Something
know.
that you are good at, something that you are good at it.
Swimming.
Yeah, of course, definitely yes. Okay, very good. So, number four, now you know the meaning of all these sports. Okay, now I want you to do the sport. Which of the activities below usually take place? Take place means happens in water, in the air, in the street, and in the mountain. About number one, bungee jumping.
uh, Bungee jumping in the air.
Okay, indeed. I think so. You can say something like this. When you want to, of course, in the future, maybe you will be seated for the IELTS test. So it's not bad to make full sentences, okay? Don't use only, of course, it's correct, but it's not bad to use actually to say a complete answer. So if I were you, I would say, if you ask me, I think, for example, bungee jumping can take place or takes place in the air. So a full and complete answer. Okay, what about camping?
I think camping can take place in the mountains.
Of course. And of course, yeah, in the mountains, jungles, cross country, canoeing.
Um, I I don't remember what it's canoeing.
Okay, when you forget, anytime you forget this, just remember, canoe is a Spanish boat. It's long and it's really light. in the water, pedals. So,
Um, in my opinion, canoeing can take place in water.
yeah, okay, of course, in the water, okay. And hang gliding, hang gliding.
I think hang gliding can take place in the air.
Mm-hmm. And we have snorkeling. Diving under the water using the snorkel.
Yeah. In my opinion, snorkeling take place in water.
Yeah, in water. Okay, very good. Excellent. And we have the last one that is paddle boarding.
Paddling. Um,
Board and paddle.
I think paddle boarding take place in water.
Yeah, of course, in water. Excellent. Very good. Okay, now let's okay, go back to our unit again. 27. If okay, this is 40. Let me check. Page 20. Okay, found it. Well, well. Okay, an invitation. Okay, uh, so we learned about outdoor activities. You only need to review the activities and just, take a look at pictures. Then you will learn and you will memorize the activities, of course. And now we're going to actually read two invitation. What is invitation? That is a written or spoken request to invite someone. For example, please come to my party. This is invitation. Of course, it can be in spoken form or written form. It doesn't matter. There is no difference. Okay, I want to teach you how to write an informal letter or informal, maybe you want to send an informal email to your friend. What is the difference between formal, informal? As I told you, when you say formal, of course, actually you don't know the person, or maybe you know, but you don't have a good relationship. It's not a friend. There is no friendship. So you need to actually be really polite, and actually you need to be mannerly. So that is really important. So informal, of course, it's a way that you talk to your friends. Okay, for example, look at this one. Would you read this first invitation, please, out loud?
Dear Harry, it's my birthday at the end of August, and I'm planning a party at an outdoor activity center. It offers lots of activities, example rock climbing, abseiling. Um, the party is on Saturday, 26 August. We are meeting at my house at 8:30.
8:30, yeah, a.m.
A eight
Half
eight
past 8. You can say half past 8 or 8:30. Both are
uh,
correct. Mhm.
8:30 a.m. and driving to the activities center in a minibus. I really hope you can make it, but don't worry if you can't. A lot of people all away are busy that weekend. Patty, RSVP by text or email.
Okay, very good. As you can see, okay, well, as you can see, the letter is started name. Okay, for example, dear Harry, we normally use dear. It can be dear Harry. If you are writing a formal letter, you say dear Master, dear Miss. Okay, so what's your, okay, so dear Mr. or dear Mrs. and the name, but name is important. So dear Harry. The second thing that you need to know to write, the second rule, after writing the name, you need to write the reason. Why? Why are you writing this letter? I'm writing to, for example, invite you to my, for example, birthday party. So as you can see, it's my birthday, so I want to invite you. So the second thing that you need to write after writing the name is to write the reason of written. Why are you writing? And then, of course, you can give some details and look. Pay attention to this, e.g., etc., etc. Okay, so if you are writing an informal letter, you can use abbreviation. What is abbreviation? It means just this, example, etc. Instead of etc., writing a full word, you say etc, abbreviate short form. So it's okay for informal letter. And the last one that you need to pay attention, look, I really hope you can make it. You can comment me, but you don't worry if you can. And of course, we have a closing sentence or phrase. You want to end your letter, you say something. I hope see you. I hope to, I don't know, read from you, something like this. Of course, they're different. If you're writing formal and informal, the phrases are really different. So you need to know. But for informal, so you have a closing sentence, okay? Or phrase. Now, get it?
Yeah, I get.
Okay. Well, now the second one, read this one and tell me. No, I will ask you the question after reading. Okay, let's start reading.
Hi, Bess. I'm having a party on the beach to celebrate the end of term. It's on Sunday, 20 July, and start at 3 p.m. In the afternoon, we are going to try two different water sports, skiing and kite surfing. It's going to be a lot of fun. In the evening, we are having BBQ on the beach, with loads of food and music too. Please let me know if you can come. Lisa. P.S. My dad is doing the BBQ, so you don't have to bring anything.
Very good. Okay, what is closing phrase? Which one is closing phrase?
Hi, Bess.
Closing, finishing, close, end.
P.S. My dad is doing the BBQ, so you don't have to bring anything.
Okay, just let me say something. When we say closing sentence, we don't mean that this phrase should be at the end of the letter. No. Look, please let me know if you can come, and then Lisa. So the phrase, the sentence that you write before your name is closing sentence. So, and look at here. Patty, and before it began, I really hope you can make it. Okay, so before your name, you need to write, of course, closing sentence, okay? And now, pay attention to this verb. Okay, of course, when you're writing an informal letter, it's okay to write I'm instead of I am. It's not formal, it's okay. Verb, we are. Okay, so it's okay if you want to use. And we have this one, okay. Would you tell me this one, okay? Which one is closing sentence?
Uh, I hope you enjoy the party.
Very good. I hope you enjoy the party. Okay, what you need to write here, part two. What do you write?
My name or that person name.
Of course, name, for example, the name of writer, Monica, okay, or for example, me. And here, what you need to write, this one?
The person who read this email.
Yeah, the person who you are writing to. For example, writing to my friend. Okay, so very good. Any questions about this one, this part of the section?
Nope, I get it all.
Yeah, very good. Okay, let's take a look at these phrases. Making suggestion. Okay, of course, you learn some phrases to express your opinion. It's okay. Of course, we have the other phrases. There are a lot of phrases, not only actually these phrases, but we have some examples here. Okay, you can use them to make suggestion. For example, and let me say, more common is let's. This one, how about is really, and of course we have negative questions that we will talk about it later. Well, the first one, shall we? Shall is a modal verb that normally shall and use and will are used in a future tense. Of course, in a traditional, teaching methods, we say shall is used for subject for first person, INV. So for INV, we use shall, but for the other subject or subject pronouns, we use will. But nowadays, no, actually it doesn't apply for, I don't know, just INV. While speaking, you hear that shall is used for all subjects or subject pronoun. For example, but you need to use base form of verb. Shall we play soccer? Okay, so base form. The second one, let's do something. Again, let's go out. Base form. Do you fancy? It means do you want? Do you want to do something? Do you fancy playing soccer? Do you want playing soccer? So as you can see, after do you fancy, we use ing or gerund. And how and what about? Again, gerund, definitely. How about watching TV? Not watch. And we could always, again, as you can see, we have adverb frequency, always, and could. So again, base form. We could always watch movies together. So would you make some examples, including these phrases, please? The first one.
Uh, First one, shall we hang out?
Yes. Two.
Shall we hang out to uh drink coffee?
Let's drink coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Number two, let's drink coffee.
let's drink coffee. And number three.
Number three, do you fancy watching movies?
Very good. Number four.
Number four, uh, how about listening to music?
Mhm. And this one.
We could always ride ride a bike together.
Very good. And okay, of course, we can say we have some questions that they called negative questions. For example, Nee, why don't you come to my home? It means come to my home. So why don't you? Nee, why don't you play with me? It means, okay, play with me. I am actually asking you so you can use it. And sometimes we can use it to make suggestions. For example, why don't you drink dark coffee? It means I'm suggesting drinking coffee. Okay, so why don't you? It's good. So you can use negative questions that normally begins in why. It's why. Why don't you? Why don't you drink coffee? Why don't you watch this DVD? It means watch this DVD. Okay, so you can use why and negative questions. Okay, would you make an example?
Uh, why don't you take a
It's
picture with
really
me?
okay. So let me. Okay, so Let me clean this one. Okay. Why don't you? Why don't you take a photo? Very good. Why don't you? And of course, you can say anything. They want, don't you? Why don't you take a photo? Why don't you stay here? Why don't you eat out? Okay. Well, my dear me, any questions, any problem about this section?
No.
Good. Okay, so let me stop sharing.